Hi everybody and welcome to Into the Kitchen with me, Chef Cynthia Louise. My girlfriend Hayley gave me this recipe about a year ago. I think we were living next door, Scott.
Yeah.
And I wasn't there at the time, but I came home later that day and she's like, oh my God, Chef, you're not going to believe what I made. I made macaroni cheese and nachos and all these amazing things with this vegan cheese. So we're going to call it a nacho cheese. And I was like, what the hell? What are you talking about? And she's like, let me show you. So she showed me her way of doing it and I kind of pimped it up a little bit over the last year. And I want to share it with you guys at home, especially for us dairy-free humans out there and the kids out there that can't have dairy. And there's lots of that happening out there these days. And to the women and men as well. Dairy-free food, I find, is challenging. And I find it highly processed. So if I go into a supermarket and looking for like a dairy-free cheese, and I don't even know what it is, but this is just delicious. It's a creamy, runny cheese, okay? And when you set it in the fridge, you can use it as a dip the next day. And it's a fantastic alternative for a lasagna bechamel sauce. It is divine, like seriously divine. And the ingredients blow my mind because they're so simple and accessible. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is grab a pot. This is just so great. I'm smiling because I get to share this with you guys. It has carrots in it. These are little glory, little organic carrots, and I've washed them and I'm just going to cut the ends off. Now have a look how much of the ends I actually cut off, which is not much, right? And just simply chop them like that and straight into the pot. You need a potato. Yeah, and you need to peel your potato with this dish actually. A lot of my stuff, I tell people, don't peel organic food, just wash it really well in apple cider vinegar, some cordial silver or something like that, and use the skins. But I need this to not have the skins on because it's comes out a better product. But with the carrots, I leave the skins on. Interesting, right? Do you love this cheese, Scott?
I love this cheese.
I tell you who loves this cheese, is Tyler Tolman. he eats, like, it'd be about a jar about this big and it's about this much in the jar and he'll eat that every day. Like seriously, he'll just sit there with corn chips or celery sticks and just get into it. All right, so you got a potato. So just roughly chop this. Just run your knife through. Straight into here, into your pot. You want to grab a garlic clove. And this is how I get the skins off garlic, by the way. Just smash it with my fist. Straight in. This is so much fun. The first time I made this, I put it on a lasagna, remember? The spaghetti bolognese recipe, and I turned the spaghetti bolognese, the leftover, into a lasagna, and I put this cream on top instead of bechamel sauce, and wasn't it delicious?
Divine.
It was bloody delicious. Now the recipe's in there, so I'm not going to weigh it now, but it'll be in the blog. So you want to add some cashews. Come over here to my salt. And I recommend you guys do this too. I have my salt on tap, so I just grab it and it's just really nice, you know, and it just feels good and I feel like I'm in control of it too. So a bit of salt, and I've got my pepper here. Okay, so far we've got garlic, cashews, carrot and potato. Follow the recipe, some water. Now it's going to go straight, come over here with me, Scott. It's going to go straight onto the stove and you're going to boil this. You're going to boil this until it's completely soft. So I've done one earlier, just so you can see. It's boiled away. Now I've got a chopstick, okay, till it's completely soft. Look at that. This just goes through, just completely soft. So boil that, completely soft, and then bring it over here. What you need to do is keep the water of this. It's very important, okay? Because I'm not sure how thick or thin you want this, but I know I want it quite thick. Okay, so I'm going to pop this in here. It's going to keep that water straight into your Vitamix. Okay. Yeah, baby. Have a look at my sink.
Everyone loves this sink.
It's a gorgeous sink. So straight into the Vitamix. The next thing you're going to add is some Savory yeast. Now this is up to you how far you want to go with this. I put about a tablespoon in. You can add more if you want to. So straight into here.
Also known as nutritional yeast, right?
Totally. I've got some Dijon mustard, just a little bit. You can add more if you like. It's up to you. Straight on here. Now I've got that liquid, remember, in here, and it's got lots of salt and pepper, and it looks quite dirty, but it's actually really tasty. It's like a stock because the garlic's in there, right? Yeah. And the yumminess of the potato and the salt pulling out flavour of the carrot. Do you know what I mean, Scott? Yeah. It's like when we cook veggies, we always add salt and pepper and garlic and stuff just to add flavour. Okay, straight on into the Vitamix. Now a bit of noise, I'm going to whiz this. Now remember the texture that I want. I want it quite thick. So I've got that water on tap to add to it. So just on low. Now it's kind of chunking up here, so I'm going to add a little bit of water to this. Okay, this is good. This is when you taste it. This is now up to you what you want to do. Do you want to add more Savory yeast? Do you want to add more mustard? Do you want to add more salt and pepper? Look at this.
That's amazing.
It's amazing. It's like a bechamel sauce, you know, because it acts as that as well. We're very close up in my face. You want to try it?
Oh, yum.
It's creamy, right? Really important. When you're blending, you want to get all that sandiness out of the cashews, so blend as much as you can. Okay, so let me just grab something to put it in.
That's so quick, isn't it?
It's so quick. And an immense amount of flavour. And what I love about it is just, you know, grabbing a corn chip.
How long does it keep for in the fridge?
I've kept this up to 5 days.
Oh, wow.
Easily. Look at this.
That's incredible.
And this is what I want to do. I want to, if I'm at home and I've got beans in the freezer, right? And I've got some guacamole, some sour cream. Oh my God, you wait till you have my dairy-free sour cream. It's in another blog. It's incredible. But this is so versatile. This is a one-stop shop. It is that beautiful dairy-free, cheesy, creamy liquid that goes onto some beautiful nachos or just some corn chips like I'm doing. It's fantastic as a dip. Take it to a barbecue. People will just be like, what the? It's incredibly versatile when it comes to a lasagna, a cannelloni, anything that you're going to be adding cheese to that's going to kind of melt and be gooey. It has the most simplest ingredients that you can get from any supermarket or farmer's market. It's a fantastic snack for kids when they come home from school, which just serves their entire organs. And I think that's super, super delicious. So from me to you, from my kitchen to yours, this is the Nachos cheese of epic glory. And thank you to Hayley.